If you are in an ongoing situationship and your partner just refuses to commit and they don't want to put a label on the relationship, chances are your partner is an avoidant. Avoidants fear commitment with healthy partners. This is because they feel like they are unlovable at their core. And they've learned from a young age that emotional intimacy leads to abandonment. And by putting a label on the relationship, they are committing to somebody that they have to be vulnerable with them, that they have to be emotionally intimate with this person. And because the healthy partner is somebody that the avoidant fears is too good for them, they fear when they put a label on the relationship that this person is ultimately going to figure out that the avoidant is unlovable, that they're not good enough, and that the healthy partner is too good for the avoidant. And this person will ultimately reject and abandon the avoidant. They fear abandonment above all else. And the fear of commitment with an avoidant is due to the fear of abandonment. Because if you commit to somebody, you have to let them in your heart. And then the person will see that you're not worthy. So they still want to get the benefits of you. They still want to get the access to you. They still enjoy the attention and the validation from you. So they string their partner along, acting like your boyfriend, girlfriend, acting like you're committed, acting like your husband, wife, whatever the title is for your relationship. They act like you are committed to this person. And they just don't put the title on because it still is an excuse for them to keep you at an emotional arm's length. That's what it is. They want to keep you at an emotional arm's length, which makes them feel safe. Now, this is where your culpability comes in. You don't want to lose this person, so you allow them to keep on stringing you along with no commitment labels. But what you're really doing is you're not enforcing your own boundaries. If you want a relationship, if you want a title on it, regardless of what that title is, if you want a title on the relationship and there's something that you're looking for and you want that commitment and this person's not giving it to you, but you continue to let them call the shots on that, you're not enforcing your boundaries and you're sending yourself the message that your own wants, needs, and feelings don't matter. And that pushes you further into insecurity. It makes you feel worse about yourself because you're telling yourself that you can't even rely on yourself. You don't have your own back, that you won't stand up for your own wants and needs. And that hurts. That hurts. Yes, enforcing boundaries, it's not fun. It's not a recreational activity. But you cause yourself more harm by not enforcing your boundaries than you would by enforcing them. Either this person is going to commit or they're not. And if they're not, the relationship, the situationship will come to an end, but you will be free to find a person that genuinely values commitment, has the same values as you, and is able to provide you the amount of love, connection, emotional availability, and commitment that you deserve because you're giving it and you deserve it in return. When you allow this person to continue to string you along, you're only hurting yourself and you're taking yourself away from what could be the right person for you. But you don't know because you're tied up with somebody who's not emotionally available. So enforcing boundaries, boundaries being what you will and will not tolerate, what you want and don't want. And a boundary could be commitment, that you need a relationship that has commitment, and that's okay. And if this person doesn't want it, that's their choice. Everybody's boundaries are up to them. What's right for you may not be right for somebody else, but don't neglect your own needs because of somebody else, because you're only hurting yourself.